Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to new project day. Today we are in June 2025. I am going to quickly take you back to November 2024 when I got this car. I've had it for a while, haven't done anything with it. We're going to do the walk around to start with and then we're going to get on with it. It's not a cat car, interesting project. I'll tell you all about it. Let's go.
I am currently in the town where the Mums Group is based that I sell my cars on. I am here to buy a car very cheaply. All will be revealed very shortly. Right, I'm in the street that the owner of the car lives in now. So this is a 2013 non-categorised, non-accident damaged pop. 1.2 pop. It's got some issues. It's failed the MOT. She messaged me about, just looking at the door numbers, she messaged me about a month and a half ago saying she just wants a shot of it. Would I be interested in buying it? So I said possibly. She said she'd been offered, we buy any car, 300 quid. Do you think you'd be able to give me more? And I said yes, without a doubt, before I'd even seen it. Sent me photos, which I'll show you now. And there are some issues. So I'm almost at the house now. I think we're almost there. So I will sign off now. And I am going to store this on my sister-in-law's driveway for a few weeks, probably. So I will, 10 houses to go. So yeah, so we might do a quick walk round of it when we get there and I'll show you the issues. If not, we'll do that walk round in a few weeks when we start to get onto the car. So I'll see you in a bit.
Right, well, I just got back. It was sucking fumes, so I put some petrol in it. So it is a pop, but it does have Blue and Me. It's got steering wheel controls, no aircon, obviously, no sunroof, obviously, as it's a pop. I'm not going to show you around the car now. Because it's starting to get dark as well, although it doesn't look it on the camera. I'm using my phone. Of course, I don't normally use my phone. I'm normally using my camera. It's all right. It's got some issues. Engine light is on. Start is deactivated with the triangle light on. So there's engine. It came up about engine or something when I first started it up. That all could be to do with the battery. The battery might just be worn out, although it runs fine. Clutch is a bit squeaky. Gearbox gator is hanging off. Front bumper has got an hole in it where just above the number plate, and it's got a crack in it down the near side. It needs 2 front tyres. It's got that. No, you haven't seen it yet. I won't say about that. But inside, it's all right. I thought there was a burn there, but no, I don't think it's a burn. It's a bit of paint or something. I don't know what it is. Interior is relatively clean. Blue and Me, the mileage is flashing, but the Blue and Me works. So it probably just needs a proxy alignment. The lady said she's had it for 10 years. It's a 13 plate. She's had it for 10 years. So it must have been quite new when she got it. I haven't got the service history of the manuals, unfortunately. She didn't know where they were. I've said if you come across them, let me know and I'll come and get them. I've got a logbook. I've got 2 logbooks actually. One from her previous address and one from her new address, so at least I got that. So mechanical wise, 2 bottom arms, although there's no knocking, but it needs 2 bottom arms. It says coil springs corroded, rear coil springs that is, and rear beam cups, it says corroded but not seriously weakened. I think that's just the general thing. We'll clean those up. We'll get no protection on those. What do you call it? Speedo. That seems fine. There's no silly flashing lights where they shouldn't be. There's nothing major. There's a bit of a hum bit of a when you're going along, but that might be down to the brakes. It's been sitting around for some time. It might be a wheel bearing. Can't quite tell which side it's coming from, but it was sort of getting less the longer I drove. It's got a mirror casing is broken, so I should probably get some new mirrors for it. I might even get some white mirrors for it if I can get some cheap enough. I'll probably stick a new front bumper on it, or second-hand front bumper on it. 2 front fog light covers are missing. I'll show you all this when I do the walk around, which will come after this clip. But I think it's savable. Excuse me, I think it's savable. She said it's her babe. It's called Flo, so we'll keep calling it Flo. Project Flo. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Yeah, I think it's all right. Fingers crossed. Stereo works. I haven't looked to see if I've got 3 CD yet, but as I say, we'll do the walk around at another time. I can see someone behind me with a bike. Yeah, they're on a bike. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying now. I lost my thread. We'll do the walk around. It's probably going to be in a few weeks' time, because I've got other projects on the go at the moment. So yeah, anyway, that's enough of that, enough waffle for the time being. I will see you in an instant for you, but in several weeks, potentially in the new year. So I'll see you then. Right, so I parked this car here on the 10th of November. It is now about April the 12th, something like that, the following year. So it's been here for 6 months, 7 months. I've just reconnected the battery. I have bought jump pack with me, but it's a bit grim in here now. But we'll see if it's going to start. Let's try. Oh. Let's try. We got power. Hey, good old Fiat 500s fires into life. Yeah, got the engine light on. Start, stop. Unavailable, check running light. It's going to be all sorts of things, but all check engine as well. Yeah, lovely. It's going to take some work when we get this car home. We're not taking it home just yet. We're going to move it to there because there's a skip being delivered here tomorrow, so I will be taking it home in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully the back brakes aren't seized, but you will be seeing it in a couple of weeks. But for you, it's right now. So I'm going to back it up and move it, and then you'll be seeing it straight away, and we can do the little walk around and get on with it. Right, I'm home. Uneventful drive. Connected the battery. The battery has been disconnected since I got the car in November. Reconnected the battery, started up fine. Drove it home. I parked it outside briefly because my next door neighbour was having her car valeted, so I couldn't get down the drive. Went out to the car. Lo and behold, dead battery. Mileage is flashing, whether that's anything to do with it or the fact that it's just been sitting there for so long. Got my jump pack, started it up fine, no power steering. Battery light is on, could be the alternator, probably just because the battery's completely Donald ducked, I would imagine. Let's show you. It's a bit of a state. It's filthy dirty. It was 450 quid, this car. I could have paid less for it. But I think it's going to be a decent car once it's done. There is a droning coming from a passenger side front, which I think is possibly a wheel bearing. I don't know what the brakes are like, but it does it when it's not. It could be the drive shaft. It doesn't. It's not the brakes because it's not doing it when you put your foot on the brake or take your foot off the brake. So it continues to do it the same regardless. If you take it out of gear and it's freewheeling, it does the same. So it's either going to be drive shaft or bearing. I think one or the other. Probably the bearing. Hopefully the bearing. Let's show you. Let's show you what we got. Right, here we go. Where to start with this? So I'm quickly doing this walk around before I start giving it a clean. As you can see, we got this is the least of it, but both of those are missing. We have a chunk missing out of the bumper, and the bumper is cracked. Paint is cracking off of there. So I'm going to have a go at repairing this. I'm going to put plastic in there. We also have a crack just there. We also have a crack just there. So ideally I'd put a new bumper on it, but I'm going to have a go at repairing it.
because as I say, it's a cheap car, so I want to keep it cheap as possible. This is not a categorised car, I hasten to add. Not a categorised car. The bonnet is open, did I just say that? It is a pop. So it's got normal tyres, look alright on it. Tyres are all decent. It does apparently have, or last MOT, bottom arms, it failed the MOT, bottom arms, windscreen wipers. Did say that there was an advisory for an oil leak, I think. It said, although I don't know where that, I should have put something underneath actually, as soon as it's on the drive. It had an advisory for one of those once before. The lady who owned this car has owned this car for 10 years. And I don't think she's ever had it serviced in that 10 years. The only time I reckon the oil in the oil filter has been changed is when she had an MOT and it failed, and it said oil leak, filter rusty or something. So I think that's the only time she had a new filter put on. So it'll be interesting to see the state of the oil, if there's any oil in it. And it'll be, yeah. So it's going to take some work. But it should be all right. Let's show you the rest of what's going on with this car. As I say, it's not a damaged car. Sorry, it's not a cat car. It has got some damage, which I'm hoping I'm going to be able to sort out. Bumper doesn't fit fantastically either, so we might have a broken a bracket in there. As I say, decent tyres. Dents wise on this side, yeah, it's all okay. Filthy dirty, as I say, the roof is absolutely rotten, but I can't see any dents in the roof. This rear quarter is a bit of a scuff there. That will polish out, no problem. These mirrors are broken, all falling apart, so I'm going to put a new set of mirrors on it. Coming around to the back, needs new number plates, clearly. We need a tow eye cover there. There's no cracks or anything in the bumper. There's a little bit of a spider thing there. We'll tart that up. As I say, this is going to be a cheap car. Here we come on to the damage. So we have a big dent there, big dent there. Now I'm hoping the tools that I've got, those rubber sucker things, I'm hoping with a bit of heat and using those, I might be able to pull that out. Or I'll certainly be able to pull it out some. If that doesn't work, I will try pushing it from behind, if I can get in there. I might even try the old football trick, putting a football in there and inflating it. That sort of thing. We've got a bit of damage on the wheel arch there, nothing dramatic. It can easily be sorted out. And again, on the bumper there, we can sort that out, not a problem. It's more dirt than anything else. It's absolutely rotten. As far as the door and everything there is concerned, what's that mirror like? I think that one's all right, actually. I might just replace both. These little things are rusty, so we can replace those, not a problem. No other dents or scratches, he says, under the dirt. Door handles both look okay. Inside, seats are going manky. Seats are going very manky. Yeah, it's just dirty, dirty, dirty. These seats are coming out this morning. I don't think there's any burns or rips or tears. It doesn't smell of smoke. It's been shut up. So today is, I think, the 29th of May, and the car has been sitting on my sister-in-law's drive since the 10th of November. So it's been there for 7 months, hasn't it, really? And it's only been aired once, or say aired, opened once, which was earlier on in this video. That was the only time since the car was there. So we've got some mould growing. Obviously, it's overwintered there. But I mean, generally, it's a solid car. It's a shame about that. But she was offered £300 by We Buy Any Car, and I said, look, I'm not going to insult you. I'll give you £450, which is what I did, which I think is okay. As I say, battery's absolutely shot. We got flashing mileage. But it's only done 59,000 miles. That's all knackered. Got to replace that. That just needs tightening up. We've got some nice crud down there, which is probably coffee. As you can see, the state of the seat there. Stereo works. I think I mentioned in the video earlier that although the mileage is flashing, I think the Blue and Me was actually working. I think. So it may just need a proxy alignment, hopefully. Let's turn that light off. I'm going to take the battery out and get that on charge. Needs new windscreen wipers. That was part of the failure. Obviously, that's a 2-minute job. But I think generally, it's a pretty sound car. It's been very, very neglected. very neglected mechanically as well as physically. Missing cover there, you know, it's just a bit of a mess really. Let's get the bonnet open and show you under the bonnet. Right, we have got a replacement battery there, so it might just need a charge. It might be all right. I don't know how long it's been there, but it's not the original battery, which I sort of expected. Oh, that's not even on properly, I don't think. That looks a little bit corroded there. You know what, that's split. I'm gonna have to put a new one. Bloody hell. Look at that thing. Get bigger and bigger. I think that might be part of my problem. That is completely corroded. That needs a new positive lead. So we'll have to get a new one of those. And without a doubt it's going to need a new earth strap. But we'll have a look at that. I'm sure, I think I actually might even have one of those. Now where does that go to? Does that go into there? I think it might do. Not sure. We'll take that off and have a proper good look at it in a minute. In fact, let's do it now. That wouldn't help, would it? That's actually broken on that edge. Now I'm not sure whether that can be replaced without replacing the whole cable. I'm not sure. I've got a feeling I've got one. If not, I can get one. But yeah, we may have to take that back. So that's the one that goes to the starter motor, and that just bolts on that one. That bolts onto there. So I think it's literally just that piece, because I think it all bolts on. Yeah, not sure. So we'll look into that. But that's obviously quite an issue. I mean, I could weld that, but it's knackered, isn't it? It is knackered. So we'll put a new one on. But yeah, under here we've got headlights a bit misty. Very misty. We'll check the oil and everything on the next video. That sticker is pulled back, but I don't think the cam belt's been done. If she's abused this car as much as I think she has, then I wouldn't for a minute think that this cam belt has been done. And that looks like quite an old aux belt on there. So I will do that. I will get that done. Yeah, but we want to do it. I'm going to do everything else first, because I just want to make sure everything else is going to be okay before I start spending money on cam belts and stuff. Yeah, so that is a bit of a concern, but I think we should be able to replace it okay. So I am going to give it a quick wash to make it look a little bit more presentable, and then we'll get the seats out and start giving it all a bit of a clean inside as well before we make a start on the mechanicals. Yeah, so I will see you in the next video, and we'll get this done, and yeah, what do you think? Was this a mistake buying this? Or do you think this could end up being... I mean, it's a 13 plate, it's a 2013. What was it, 60,000 miles, 59,000 miles? So from that point of view, it's all right. And I think it looks bad, and it drives absolutely fine. Oh, there's me co-part man, not co-part man, my delivery driver. So that's it for the time being. That's your walk around. Bit of a state, I know, but I think underneath is a solid car that once I've worked my magic on it, it will be half decent, and we'll ascertain what sort of money we're going to sell it for. I think I'm probably going to sell it for, I don't know, around the £2,000 mark, I think. I'm also putting a stereo in it as well, which is a stereo I've not fitted before. It's a single DIN one, but with a screen. Android, it's a single DIN. So I'll be interested to see. They're quite cheap. Be interested to see what that's going to be like, but obviously that will come on a separate video later on. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Join me on this one next time. If you're not a subscriber, don't forget, hit that button, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up. Till the next one, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.